Good morning and welcome to another video. It is windy today. Might be a few showers around, but can't be bothered sitting in the house and waiting for AccuWeather to say it's not going to rain, because just doesn't know really. It's been wrong so much recently. Anyway, just a nice easy, well, I say easy, just a nice 30-mile spin today. Gonna try and keep in some hills and keep by sort of like shrubbery and stuff like this, just to shelter us a little bit from the weather. So I'm starting my training plan tomorrow, so I figured to talk about that a bit today. So the plan I've chosen is from Strava, and it's done in partnership with CTS, Carmichael Training Systems, and I'm doing the 45-minute to 1 hour climb training plan. It's a 4-week plan, which takes me up to a week before Switzerland, which is pretty much perfect. And time to do it, I've set the maximum, which is something like 14 hours a week of cycling, something like that. I think might be 12, which should be pretty doable. So a few days ago I did my FTP test. I'll put a link to that above. So I've got a baseline, so then at the end of the 4 weeks I'll do another, see how it's improved things. The FTP test has also let me work out my zones, so there's a calculator online. Type in your FTP, type in your heart rate that you average during that test, and it'll work out your training zones, which map to the rides. The hill down into Malton there, it's pretty steep, and usually you're freewheeling down, but the headwind's so strong that I was having to put quite a bit of effort in down, like a 10+% descent. Going to be pretty busy through Malton because there's a food festival on, but we should be through it in no time. Food festival hasn't quite got underway yet. I don't think it's 10 o'clock, I'm not sure, but it's quite early in the morning on a Sunday. It's lovely and sheltered between the buildings though. Okay, through Malton now, into the countryside again, which is where we'll stay till we get home. So I think the wind is kind of coming from the northeast, and this ride goes northwest, south, then east. So we've finished the headwind now until sort of like the last quarter, and we might get a little bit, but the last quarter is also, it's also uphill, which should help us. Yeah, it is nice and quiet. I did that thing this morning where you sit inside, you eat breakfast, and you think, oh, I'll give it 2 hours, the weather forecast might change and it might be nicer. And then somehow after half an hour I just got some motivation to get up and go out, because it wasn't raining, and that is the best time to go, because you know it could start. So glad I did now. So this is the road to Castle Howard. It's kind of rolling. It's not as steep as when you go from the south from the A64. This is just a pretty nice way in, to be honest. So the training plan is drawn out on a whiteboard back at home, so I'll quickly show you that now. Okay, and this is the plan. So I've put it all on a whiteboard just because it's easier then for me just to come in and see what I'm doing every day. This is a 4-week training plan that's provided as part of your Strava Premium subscription, and it's a Carmichael Training Systems plan. So the first thing I did was Carmichael Training Systems have this little calculator. You put in your 20-minute power and 20-minute heart rate, or your 8-minute if you did that test, and it gives you all your different zones, percent low and high, power low and high, heart rate percent low and high, and heart rate low and high, so you know where you need to be in, what zone you need to be in, so you know where to target for each of the workouts. And then I've just put it all on the whiteboard. 1, so it's easy for me to see what I'm doing, and 2, so it's easy for me to move it around as well, because for example, these days I've highlighted in blue. Wednesday I'm traveling, Thursday and Friday I'm going to be cycling in Wales, so I can't really do that. So I want to make Wednesday a rest day, so I'll probably swap those and do the intervals then. Then I will make Saturday a rest day, and I'll probably put something like 2 of the endurance miles days on the Thursday and Friday, because that's kind of what I'll be doing in Wales. So with this 4 weeks of training, I'm going to try to do something a little bit different to what I did with the weight loss, because the weight loss videos were more for me and to keep me motivated, and I don't think they were particularly engaging. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of like pick a workout day, try and do a different one every week, and maybe do a couple a week, and just do a video where I do the workout and try and keep them a bit shorter, maybe like 6 minutes long. Yeah, just see how it goes really. So yeah, I'm currently targeting maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So talking about YouTube, currently on about 800 subscribers, which not loads, but considering how on and off I am with making videos, it's not too bad. But I am trying to stay a bit more consistent now. Got ideas in my head. This training at the moment, Switzerland's coming up. 2 more trips planned later this year as well. News on them to come. The 2 trips later this year are actually going to be solo ones, because so far this year I've done Mallorca twice, Gran Canaria, and I'm going to Switzerland. They've all been with groups, and as much as I like groups, there's nothing as good as going on your own and just doing your own thing. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple of solo trips. Okay, started spitting on and off, so I'm going to film the outro now before the heavens open. So yeah, subscribe to check out all of the training plan as it happens, or if you're interested in Switzerland videos. But yeah, until next time, goodbye.